Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? This is Sheree. Hope you're doing well. I'm here to work on this, part of this journal that I've started. So I'm going to work on a tassel today. And so here is the journal so far. I've got it bound. You saw it yesterday when I was picking out and starting to work on adding pages. So I've got them all cut and bound in here. It's just a little sneak peek so you can see what they look like. Fun, full of goodness. So I pulled out some fibers and trims and things for a tassel, and lately I've been kind of showing you the end of my tassels where I have the pieces all laid out and then I just bring it up together. But today I just have it from the very beginning here. Everything's still like I took it out of my drawers. So I thought, let me start with, let me see. I thought this might be a fun closure. I saw this when I was pulling out my fibers, and I thought, let me see how long it is. I don't know if it's long enough, really. Let's try it. It might not be long enough, but it looked gorgeous, so I wanted to see what I could do with it, if anything, right now. See, it's not going to be long enough for its closure, really. I could tie it with one little, like that, but that's it. Not another knot or a bow or anything. So this will have to just be like trim on a page or a pocket. So I still could use it in here as something like that, but we're not going to use that for the tassel. So here's what I have pulled out for the tassel. And I have this little ring. I have a little collection of these, just a little package, not a collection, but I found they're metal still, and I found them at a thrift store, and I don't know what I'm saving them for. I haven't even opened the package. It was never opened, and I found it at a thrift store. I think they're black. I almost thought they were bronze, but I think they're actually black, so they'll look cute. It'll look good on this, hanging from this, wire here. So I said, I don't know why I'm not using that, so let's pull one out. So let's pull out some of these trims here and see what we want to use. They're a little thicker than I usually use in my tassels, but that's okay. And so what you normally do is measure, like from depending on how long the journal is. So this one's about this long, and it'll be hanging from this. So it'll be, say it's hanging from this. This is right here. So it'll be like down here. And then I gather it up, and it's so, this would be plenty long enough, about an inch shorter than I have here, I think. So it would be, plenty long enough. So let's cut the first one. I think I'm going to I'm going to look at each one and then see if I want more, because I plan on putting some buttons on here too, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. And I found this little yarn. This was from my friend that I got in Happy Mail. It's a pretty little, very soft yarn, and it has little bits of color on it. See that? Little like golden color there. So that's all throughout. There's green and little golden colors and things like that. And it's so soft and pretty, and it goes with the colors on this journal. So I thought I would actually try to use this up here in this journal. So let's go ahead and cut some pieces of this. And this is from my friend in Hawaii, so I hope she's okay. I sent her an email yesterday. And if you're watching, my friend in Hawaii, hopefully you are and you're okay. And I don't know what part of Hawaii, I don't remember what part. I have to look up her address. I'm sure I must have it somewhere. But anyway, I didn't know if I had her address anymore, so I just sent her an email, and I don't know what part of Hawaii, like I said, that she lives in. So if you've seen the news, you know what's going on there. But I hope you're okay, my friend. And she sent me so many things a few years ago, and I'm still using them because she sent me so many delicious goodies. So, okay, here's going to be a little extra piece here. So there we go. Now, let's spread it out a little bit, because I kind of get it organized as I go along. So like I'll spread these yarns out this. There's one more over here and one more here. So let's see, we've got it kind of spaced out evenly. We got that first little piece of like, almost like, it looks like kind of like crochet trim, but you know, man-made type of thing. Okay, so there's those. And I pulled out some of this eyelash trim. Now this I found at a thrift store. This big bunch of eyelash trim. I thought it might go good in here. The only problem is I have to find the end of it. Let's see. I did put some of this on a spool. So I had, no, I can always cut it. I cut a new end. But I did put some on a spool, so at one time I had the end available. I just can't find it right now. So let's see. Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah, I had put some on a spool and then rewound that back together, so I knew at one time I had found the end of it. Okay, let's put a few of these because this will make a nice texture, a little bit of color. It's gray and we've got some burgundy in here. And so we'll put a few of these. The eyelash trim makes great texture for your tassels if you've never used it. Okay, so there's 3 of those. I think one more. I don't want to make it, well, I say I don't want to make it too fluffy, but I love a fluffy tassel, so. But this trim is kind of thick, so I got to be careful. That's why I only put one of those. So we used that one. The rubber bands with the things that go with. And this one here. Let's try this. And put one of these maybe in the middle. Well, I'll put one over here. This is kind of almost like an eyelet trim, like it came off of something. But really pretty. Okay, that's pretty thick. Okay, now what else? I think this one's good, so similar to this that I'm not going to use it, and it's a little thicker, so I think I'm going to change my mind about this one. This one's a little thinner, so let's use this one. And see how it's a little, very pretty and delicate looking, but a little thinner. So let's put one of these right down the middle. And then I have some ribbon to put in here. Let's cut that. All right. And then, okay, the ribbon I pulled out with some gold, because if you look at the journal, this writing right here is in gold. Like when it was new, it probably was a more, vibrant or bright gold, but now it's old and worn. So I just thought this would look pretty with it and give it a little pizzazz, if you know what I mean. So I haven't opened this one yet. This is the original tape on here. This is one of the ribbons I got from Craftsbuyer. If you saw my video on Sunday, or if you didn't see it, just go back a couple of days and you'll see that video. Where if you didn't know that Craftsbuyer.com has ribbons and trims, they do have some beautiful ribbons and trims. So they're the ones a lot of people get their wax seals and, wax seal supplies from there. But they have a lot more than wax seals. So I will put my information down below. This is not one of my official Craftsbuyer videos because I need to do one per week according to their requirements to be one of their collaborators. But I am using this, so I will go ahead and put my coupon down below, coupon code. And by the way, it's a really good coupon. You get 10% off your whole order. Like some of them will be like, $40 or more, $35 or more. This is your whole order, no matter, it doesn't have to be $35 or $40. It can be whatever, and that's what it said when they sent me the coupon. 10% off your whole order. So anyway, I'll have all the products and everything, website, everything linked below. So I want to put some buttons in here, and I thought I would put some of this wax cord to put my buttons on. Now I just have to find the end of this. I'm sure I must, maybe I haven't used that one before. I tried it, here it is, it's coming loose. I tried to pull out one that I haven't used very much because I tend to go for certain colors of the wax cord, and then they all get used up, and then I have all the other ones left because I had bought a set, you know, a couple times. That's on Amazon. That's the kind of way to get the best deal. You just buy a set of wax cord. So let's put 3 of these. I think that'll be enough to put buttons on. And it adds a little color in here too. So there we go. I think that might be enough. So let's see what we want to bind it with. Well, let me go ahead and put it around. At this point, I'll go ahead and put it in here. So I open this up, little notebook ring. I kind of try to eyeball where the middle is and gather it up like this. And then just make sure you have all the ribbons and trims in there. And put the little notebook ring around the middle. I'm trying to see what do I want to. I think I'm going to use, I had a little ribbon here, but I think it's going to be too short now. I just pulled this ribbon out. It was in one of something, and I was like, oh, I wonder if I can use that little piece of ribbon. No, it's too short. Now that I see it's too short. But here we go. So now I'll just take and look and make sure everything's kind of even as much as possible at the bottom here. All the wax cord and everything looks good. Okay, so now I gotta decide. I think I'm going to use the ribbon again for my piece that I tie around here. So let me get a nice long piece because it can become part of your tassel. It doesn't have to. You can just tie it around and tie a little bow and have a little short piece, but it can become a part of your tassel also. That's another way of doing it. 2 ways, at least 2 ways of doing it. There's probably more, but if I just go like this. So I try not to be too fussy here, even though sometimes I do get a little fussy with it. I try not to be because, you know, it's just gotta let it go and tie it up because we already checked the length, so we know that's good. So just tie it up here. And pretty tight, but not like as tight as you can get it. I don't think it really has to be as tight as you can get it. Just pretty tight so it's going to hold everything. And then tie my little bow. And you don't have to tie a bow here. You can tie a double knot if you want, if you don't want a bow up here with your, pull a little bit too much out there. Okay. So there we go. We got a bow. We got some more gold hanging down here. I think it adds a nice touch. And there's our topper. At this point, you can look at your top part here, the little bulb part here at the top, and see if anything's like sticking way up. Nothing's sticking way up this time, but I have had some time where it's like something sticking up and you just got to go down here and find it and pull it down so it's not like sticking up above the others. But this is looking beautiful already. Wow, I'm pleasantly surprised. Okay, so now we're going to add some buttons, and I've got my vintage button little jar. Well, actually pretty good size jar here. And one just fell out. So let's pick out some buttons to put on our, maybe what did I put in here? Three? Did I put 3? I think I put 3. Let's bring them out here and put maybe 2 buttons on each one. So here's 3 of them. So I'll have 3 on the other side. We'll find those in a second. But let's dump out some buttons and see how we want to do this. See which ones we want to put on here. Here's one I might put in there, and they can be colored too. So like this is a neutral, like beige color, and maybe this one that has a shank on the back. So we're going to try that, a couple with shanks. Here's another one like that, but let's see if there's any that with more, like here's a metal one. That might be a silver, but still I'm going to pull it out. Here's a big black one. I don't know about that. That looks kind of Art Nouveau or something. So I don't know if it goes with this journal. Here's a beautiful one here. Oh, this is a weird one. The string, I can't even see the holes. It looks like there's holes in oh, it was a shank. It was a shank. Maybe I cut it off at some point, or someone did, because it's a shank that's been cut off, so that needs to be glued down onto something. Anyway, let's see what else we have here. I needed to make sure I want them to show up a little bit. Let's see, that little yarn, or what was it, a yarn with the green had like a little green and brown and yellow and even a little reddish piece. So let's see, oh, I think I see a gold button here. Let's see what that is. There's a gold button. If we can get that into the string into that, well, we could use that. Let's pull out a few more, and then we'll get started putting them on. Here's a pink one. I don't think that really goes. Another black one. I don't have any black ones yet, but I don't know if I want a black one. It's so dark. So dark. Oh, here's a yellow one. Maybe a little yellow one. Add some color. Here's another gold. Well, no, that's tannish. Silver. That might be fun. I would like to find a gold one, or some gold ones. Let's see. Let's put these. Let's just look for. This is pretty here. Let's pull that one out. Do I see any gold? Oh, here's what is this? This is a pretty little one. Kind of it's kind of tannish, but almost has a gold hue to it. Do I see a gold one in here? I do see a gold. They look like gold, and I get to them and they're brownish, shiny brown one there. See this one right here? Has a little thing on it. Don't know what that's from. Oh, that is kind of brassy gold looking. Okay. Thought it was brown. Okay, let's see. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. Let's just get started on these because my time's going to run out. I don't want it to get nothing done. Let's pull that one out too. Oh, that's a cute one. Okay, let's put them on here. So I think, let me see if this will just go right through here. Yeah. So like this one with 2 holes, I think I can just pull this up and it'll stay put. Like that. I have made button tassels before. I don't have any right now. I think I sold them all. But I made quite a few button tassels a while ago, using up some of my buttons. Okay, there's one. That's cute. Okay, let's try this one. This one has a shank on the back. So for this one, the end is getting a little frayed on my wax cord here. I'm probably gonna have to cut that to get it straight and through the holes. Okay, so I said 2 on each string, so trying to get all the fibers together there. So they'll go through this hole. There we go. It's through. Don't pull it back out. Okay, so I want this one down here a little bit. So I'm going to tie a knot right here so this one will stay in place because it's just hanging from that one hole in the shank. Let me see if I need two knots or 1. Let's see, it's kind of a good size hole, but will it hold on 1? Oh, I think it will. Yeah, it'll be good on 1. Okay, so there's 1 string done. Let's go over here. So we used a yellow and a beige. Let's try this gold one. This is a goldish one here, and I have that other brassy kind of gold one. Okay, so this one is also a shank in the back, real pretty one here. Let's hang this one toward the middle, because I don't like to have all the buttons like one at the top and one at the bottom. I don't want them all in the same spot, so you know, I want them to be like throughout. Okay, let's get this little knot up in the middle here. Okay, so this is a pretty good size hole. I might need a double knot, and we might only put 1 button on this one. because I'm trying to get it up in the middle, but it ended up being down here a little bit farther than I wanted. So good size knot to hold this one on. Let's see. Yeah, that's catching. Okay, so that's how that one looks. Okay, so that one's kind of lower than I wanted, so the next one I'm going to put up here. So let's do this little pinkish one here. This is another shank. Let's get this one higher up here. Let's get this one real high, because I don't, well, the yellow one's pretty high too. Let's get it, yeah, let's get this one even maybe a little higher than the yellow one, the first one we put on. Okay, so let's see if we need more than one knot. Yes, we do need more than one knot. It's almost going to slip right over there. So double knot on that one. I'm not pulling the knots real tight so that they make a bigger knot, and so they'll hold the button on. Okay, there we go. So you can see kind of see the button so far. Here, 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 and let's see. Let's put this tan one here. Maybe we'll put this one more toward the bottom. This has a little metal shank on the back that I can tie a knot around. So I think we'll do that on this one. Let's see if I can get a hold of it there. Okay, so down here toward the bottom. So I don't have any. Let's get it real close to the bottom on this one. That's pretty close to the bottom, okay? You might want to just be careful if it's close to the bottom how long it is. Like it's already shorter because we tied knots in it, but if it's too long and you have it hanging down below the others, then you might be, I'm just saying be careful where it's landing. Okay, so we did 3 strings. We should have 3 more in here. Here's another one here. And that'll make a little, if you already heard it, a little clinky clink sound there. If you like a little sound in your tassel, not that you're going to be shaking it around or anything. Here's a little small one here. And let's see about this big one. This one has, oh well, this one has 2 holes. Let's see. So or it has 4 holes, but I'll just put it through 2 holes. This is a silver one. This is kind of like double holes because it's thick. So I have to get it through 2 holes here. I don't know if I can do that on video. I might not be able to use this one right now. Let me look through there. Can I see through? Yeah, I can see through. So I just have to get it straight. Did I do it? No. See, it's gathering up inside. Okay, let's skip that one because I don't want to waste, use up all my time trying to get that one button. Let's see about this one. I got plenty of buttons to choose from, so this one has a hole straight through, but again, it's a little weird, so let's see. Let's try it again. Will it go through easily? There we go. Okay, I got it. Okay, this one, let's not, near the top, but not like right at the top. Okay. And that was a pretty big hole, so I'm just going to go ahead and tie a double knot here. See how it holds. Might even have to do a triple knot. We shall see. So I hope everyone's having a good day. Hope you're getting some crafty time in today and every day if you can. All right, let's see. Is that going to hold? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to be like pulling on these. Like if you pulled on this hard, you could get it through there, but it's just got to hang, you know what I mean? It's just got to hang so it doesn't come off. It doesn't just slip off. So it's good for that. All right, so here's another pretty one. Neutral colored, but pretty. And this one I can just slip through and be done, not have to tie a knot because I'm putting it through the 2 holes, and that will hold it, usually on these. And then you can, like if someone got it and wanted to move it around, they could. So like that. Okay, now here, let's see, we got, I think I see another one in here, do I? No. No, that's yarn. I think we have 1 or 2 more, don't we? Or did we do them all? Nope, nope. Here's another one. Okay. This might be the last one. I didn't really count the buttons that I pulled out, but like that one, I was thinking 2 on every one, and I only put 1 on that one. So okay, this one is a shank, and I'm going to tie a double knot just to make sure it doesn't come loose. Okay, and then let's do this other metal one here. This has got a little pin in it. Let me see if I can get this pin out. If I can't get this pin out, I mean, I still could use it, but I didn't put that pin in there. That's how it came to me. So here's what the one we're working on. This is also a shank, and it's that brassy kind of gold one. It goes well with the gold trim or gold ribbon. Let's tie a double knot on this one too. Okay. So now, did I get them all? Let's shake it out. And here's my bow. So this is the front. Now, do I see any? Okay, is this another string? Okay, I do have 1 more string. I thought I did. I didn't. You guys are probably, maybe you guys are keeping count. I wasn't keeping count. Okay, so here's 1 more button here that I had pulled out. It's a shank also. So if you don't know what to do with your shank buttons, and then you don't want to cut off the back, try to cut off the back, you can use them on tassels. And like I said, I made some tassels with all the buttons. I just used a bunch of strings on it and just put buttons on it like this. So you can make an all button tassel if you want. I think I'm going to leave that one like that. And then, oh, here's a pretty one. It's got burgundy, it's like burgundy and silver. Let's see if we can use this, because there's some burgundy in that one yarn, burgundy reddish, and I just think it will add a nice little bit of color here, and it's should stay if I put it through 2 holes here. It's got 4 holes in it. Okay, I can do it. Maybe, maybe not. Why isn't it going through? It's not frayed. It's catching on something. The last one has to give me a hard time, right? It's okay. I got it. Yes. I think the end was curving or something, and it wasn't going through. Okay, let's pull that down. Yeah, that's sticking on good. Oh, and it matches the cording. Okay. There we go. You got a little clingy clink there. And so that adds a lot. Look at that button ended up right there. But you can, if you want them buried, you can bury them, or you can unbury them and have that one sticking out right there. Kind of cute. All right, we did it. We have a tassel for this journal. Let's see what it looks like. It's plenty fluffy enough, you know. It's plenty fluffy. Let's see, where's the opening? Right here. We'll put it on here. Close it up. Oh my goodness, that looks so pretty. Perfect. Okay, so would I cut any off of here? Let's see. Not really. These 2 gold are a little bit long, so I could trim those just for the heck of showing you that you can trim your tassels if you want to. This eyelash trim's a little bit long, but otherwise everything is copacetic. So there we go. Isn't it pretty? And don't you love the gold in there? It really adds a special kind of elegant and special touch. Elegant and bling at the same time. Very pretty. I love it. Hope you love it. So I'll see you in my next video. I don't know what the next step, what you'll see next on video, because I might have some time to finish this up before my next video is posted. So you might just see a flip through on your next video, but I mean the next one you see on this journal. So thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the tassel, and I'll see you then. Have a great day.